Hey, it's the 12th of September. This is Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Gimel. Okay, so it says, Im Hatil, excuse me, Im Hatil Mayim, the Shif Biado, O Asar Tzrachav V'Kineach. Okay. So Im Hatil Mayim.
That's to urinate. If you pass the
Oh,
water.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he urinated, okay, and he shakes with his hand, I guess.
Shift shake is that's part of what they would do after they would relieve themselves. They would make sure that there were no droplets of urine on their clothes or their shoes. So they would rub their clothes and their shoes with their hands to make sure there's no droplets left on their clothes or their shoes.
Oh, okay. With their hands, okay. Or I guess if he is that defecation, I guess?
Yes, also tzorach is defecation, correct.
Okay. Let's see, the kineach, and he cleaned himself, I guess.
Yes, very good, nice.
Okay. Mutar lirchotz. Oh, he's permitted to wash his hands.
Right.
Okay.
This is what, on Yom Kippur?
Yom Kippur, correct. Right.
Well, isn't that why we wash our hands when we first wake up? Because we never know where our hands have been while we're asleep.
That's one of the reasons. There's several reasons, 3 reasons why we do it. That's one of the 3 reasons, correct.
Okay, good. Okay, so Vikineak, let's see. Mutar lirchotz, okay. The Hava lay Yadav Meluchlach. Oh, Meluchlachot, because his hands would be dirty. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. Yerochetz ad sof kishrei etzbot. Oh, so he would wash until the ends of his knuckles, I guess.
Correct.
Of his fingers. Okay. The imrot seh lihit palel. Okay, and if he wants to pray, let's see. Afilu, let's see. Just lost my place. Oh, afilu lo kinach mutar litol ad sof kishrei etzbato. Okay, so if he wants to pray, even if he did not use the bathroom, I guess.
Right.
He would also be permitted to wash until the knuckles of his fingers.
Right. So even if he hasn't urinated or taking care of his needs, nevertheless, if he's about to pray, let's say he's going to go into daven the mincha, and still there's a mitzvah to wash your hands before you go to pray, for example, mincha. So you could wash your hands up to your knuckles as well for that reason, even if they're not dirty.
Okay, and the Haggadah says, "V'chein kohen ha'olah l'duchen notel yadav." So so when a kohen goes up to duchen or do the priestly blessing, he also washes his hands. Afal pi shehein torot. Therefore, they should be pure. Okay. Dechol rov rechitza sheino mekavein ba l'ta'anug muteret. Dechol that all the majority of the washing is not. Let's see.
Right. That any of the majority, any time that the primary washing is not intending for pleasure, It's put,
Okay, Latanug, okay. Okay, Sheino Mekavein Ba Latanug Muteret, it's permitted.
right.
Okay. V'lachein Ba Min Haderek V'raglav Kahot Mutar. Okay, so therefore, even by, he came in from the road, I guess, and his foot, let's see, his feet are kahot.
Kachot, they're like swollen.
Oh, swollen. Oh, okay.
Right? Let's say a person's been walking, so his feet are swollen, and you know.
Okay, so they're swollen. Mutar lirachsan. It's permitted to wash them.
Right.
That's interesting.
Good.
Okay.
Very good. Let's see the Mr. Brewer here. That would bring us to Sifkat and
Let's see, Daled. Okay, on Gimel, it's has Daled. Okay. So it says, "V'shif shek biyado o asatzracha v'chineir." Okay, so he shook off the urine with his hands, or he cleaned himself from his needs. Okay. Milashon zeh mashma de'im lo kinach v'gedolim v'lo shifshek b'katanim asur lo lirchotz. Okay. So I guess from the language, this is derived that if he didn't, I guess, take care of his needs,
right. Right.
and he did not urinate, okay, so then it's forbidden for him to wash.
Right.
Oh, okay. Uve'emet yesh machloket haposkim bazeh. But in truth, there is a dispute of the poskim with this. The yesh omrim afilu lo ki. Second. The sun must have gone behind a cloud. Okay. Okay. Yesh omrim afilu lo kineach v'shivshek yesh lo lirchot yadam mishum hichon likrat elokecha Yisrael. Okay, so it says, let's see, that even if he didn't, okay, believe do his needs and wiped it off, okay, yesh lo lirchot yadav, he should wash his hands because hichon in preparation to say or to read.
They call it to greet, to greet. You.
Oh, to greet. Oh yeah, like. Oh no, that's not lechado.
Likros kala. We're saying lechado.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Because it's in preparation of greeting Hashem.
Right.
Of Israel. Okay. The Hatzarik levarech asher yatzar yakein hiskimu achronim denachon l'chatchila l'kanek l'shafshef kidei lotzi nafshei mitlugta. That's a lot to chew there. Okay. So so that the tzarik, it's needed to say, to bless the Asher Yatzar prayer, the Alkani schemo, and therefore they agree, the Achronim agree that it's proper l'chatchila initially to clean or wipe off in order, lahotzi, I'm a little confused here, that his soul comes out, paluta?
So to remove himself from the dispute, meaning therefore, since there's a discussion in terms of whether or not if you've actually gotten your hands dirty or not, whether you can wash your hands. So therefore, in order to avoid this dispute, it's recommended that you do shivshuk. You should check and see if there are any, rub around your pants there in that area where you urinate and see. Sometimes there you'll be surprised. Sometimes there are little droplets that come out from the urine anyway. And if you wipe them away, so then according to all opinions, you'd have to wash your hands in that case.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I guess with this, all agree that they can wash. Okay.
Right.
What if you wiped it with a tissue? You didn't touch it with your hand.
That won't help you in terms of getting yourself out of the machlokas. You should at least touch part of the skin, which is usually covered up. If you touch part of the skin that's usually covered up, that also causes you to have to wash your hands as well.
You should just do that to require yourself to wash so you don't get out of trouble.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. B'meh Devarim Amurim B'leil Yom Kippur Achar Tefillah Aval B'Yom. So let's see. B'meh Devarim. With this, they say, I guess, these topics, I guess, that on the night of Yom Kippur after Tefillah,
Right, because that's talking about that you're not going to be davening anymore, right? You're just simply going to be making a bracha ashiyatza. B'yom, about during the day.
Okay, but during the day, mit palalin kol hayom im heitil mayim afal pi shelo shif o she'asat rachav af shelo kinach. So mutar l'tol yadav ad sof kishrei etzba tav ukedil kameh. Okay, so let's see. And if so if he I guess that's urinate.
Right.
The afal p, therefore
even though
even though he doesn't shake it off. Okay. I saw it, or he does his needs, but he does not I guess clean up. Ooh.
Right.
Okay, mutarli to yadav atzof kishrei etzro. So it's permitted to wash one's hands up to the etzba toe, the kishrei, the knuckles of the fingers, as will be explained. The kama is above or below. Kedil kamei. Is Kedil Kameh will be explained later.
As will be explained as we go further on, right?
Oh, further on. Oh, okay. Very good. Okay. So then the next segment is Ve'im rotzeh lihitpalel afilu lo kunach. So even if he washes, and if he wants to pray, to daven, even if he did not use the bathroom, okay. Mashma mizeh de imlo asatz rachav klal Ein lo litol yadayim bishvil tefillah bilvad. Okay, so it said from this, the im lo, that if he did not take care of his needs and have to, klal ein, generally, one does not wash his hands for prayer, or so for prayer only. So in other words, if you walk into shul on Yom Kippur, you're not supposed to rinse your fingers off, your hands.
If you're straight walking into shul without having used the facilities, then it's not so simple that you can simply wash your hands. But we're in the middle of this. We'll see how he's going to come out in terms of the halacha l'maisa.
Oh, okay. After mivoar le'el b'simin reish lamed gimel sif bet. Okay, so in that is explained above in simin reish lamed gimel sif bet. The vishvil tefillah bilvad mitzvah litol yadayim. That for prayer alone, it's a mitzvah to wash one's hands. Oh, that's interesting. Hacha mishum chomer yom kippurim chashash leotan haposkim shesavrei v'ishvil tefillah bilvad lo tiknu litol yadayim. Let's stop there. Okay, so hacha. So here, because one's strict, I guess, on Yom Kippur, chashash.
Right.
The poskim argue.
Right.
Savrei
Because of the severity of Yom Kippur, we're concerned for those poskim that they are of the opinion that simply for the sake of prayer itself it was not instituted a mitzvah of washing your hands, ki'im b'shachas, except for the morning prayers. Because it was made then there a Bria Chadash, it was made into a new creature.
Oh, because it's a new day. Oh, okay. New creation, I guess, literally. Okay, so let's see. Vav. Ad sof kishrei etzbotav. Okay, until the knuckles of his fingers.
Right. So it could be if a person's going to not have used the facilities on Yom Kippur and he's going into davening, it's probably best not to wash your hands. You always can take some towel or something like that and rub your hands like this. That's also sufficient. If you don't happen to have water, any day during the year, if you don't happen to have water and you need to cleanse your hands, it's enough if you take a towel or something like that.
Okay.
And rub it with your hands. But
can you sort of rub them, I guess, on your shirt or pants too? Anything that's cloth.
Yeah, that's good. Also, your shirt or your cloth, right?
Okay, so ad sof kishrei etzbotav, until the ends of the joints of his fingers. Below yoter afilu asat rachav v'kineach. Oh, and one should not wash more, even if he took care of his bathroom needs. Wow. The ayin, the derech hachayim, dehu hadin, im nagal begufo bikomot ha-mikusim shasham hu mikom zeya. Okay. The ayin, and there in the derech hachayim, that there's the law. Okay, if I guess he touches his body that in places where it's covered.
Usually the
Should-
places of your body that are usually covered by your clothes, right? If you touch those places,
Okay, Shamhu Mekom, that there is, it's a place of perspiration.
right?
Okay. Afilu lo naga rak be'etzba achad sarik kol yado ad kishrei etzbotav. Oh, so even if he did it with one finger, he's required to wash his hand up to the joints.
Right. So
Hmm.
that's what I mentioned before. Sometimes you can do that by touching underneath your clothes, right? So you can also if for example you use the facilities but there was no droplets and you didn't wipe anything away. So by touching your skin where it's usually covered, so that'll also allow you to wash your hands.
Oh,
And I
okay.
should mention, in all these cases, when you're coming out of the facilities, we're talking about washing your hands only once on each hand, up to the knuckles.
Okay. Okay. Ve'im naga biyado betit o berefesh ein sarik lirchot rachmayim hameluklach bilvad. Oh, and if one touches with his hand, teeth is like dirt, right?
Right.
Okay. O berefesh. Refesh, I'm not sure. I guess that could also be dirt. There's no need to wash except in the place that it's dirty.
Right.
Oh, okay. So like if there's a little dirt from that on one of your fingertips, you just wash that fingertip.
Right.
Okay. Move up your vod. Okay. The hainu filu. No, hold on. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, the hainu afilu l'tfilah. Oh, and even because of prayer, I guess.
So say here,
Where you do that because of prayer, maybe.
kind of the feel meaning if you only touched one particular finger and got that dirty, you only have to wash that one particular place, even if it's for prayer.
Oh, okay. Even if it's for prayer.
Right.
I guess the presumption is the rest of the fingers are clean, or hand is clean.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
Okay, so Zion, Notel Yadav. Okay, so he washes his hands. V'hanatila hu ad haperek. Okay, so this is done, I guess, natila, until the perek. Is that also like a knuckle, or?
that's the peric is the wrist. That's
Oh,
referring to the Kimimura, not the Yadav, from the still Ada peric Kimimura, right? That's not the Yadav, that's 1 second, Zion. Let's take a look at that in the Mishna and the Chaber again. Zion's
yeah.
Kohen, not called Yadav. So this is by the Kohen, right?
Oh, the Kohen's allowed to wash up to his wrist.
Yeah, we'll have to double check that, right?
Wow.
Look at the there's a Sharat Zion here in Sifkat Yud.
Okay, hold it. Yud. What? The af the pre megadim?
Yes, very good. The Prima Gadim.
Okay. Mitzaded the yesh lomar b'yom hakippurim dai ad kishrei etzbotav. So let's see. According to the Priya Megadim, I'm not sure Mitzaded.
He's the questioning.
Oh, he's questioning. Okay. That is said on Yom Kippur that it's enough to wash to the knuckles.
Right.
In Yanti b'matei Ephraim shekatav de Kevan b'matei Moshe katav Cain. Okay, so these are different commentators, I guess. Matei Ephraim.
Right.
Okay,
Because he wrote the Anisti B'mati, he took a look into the Mati Ephraim Shekasiv.
Okay. She mimenu hatik ha'eliyah rabba l'dina ein lazuz midvarav. Okay, so let's see. Since the Moshe wrote such, she mimenu, that from them Hatik. So Eliyahu Rabbah argues on this, Dean?
The Eli Rabbah that
Hatik.
he
Hatik.
copied. That means he copied.
Oh, he copied. Oh, okay. Ein lazuz midrav. So he didn't budge from his words. Huh. Okay. V'achar kol zeh, and after all this, halo harechitza hazo eina l'ta'anog v'lecha isur bazeh. And with all this, it's not this type of washing for pleasure, we say, is forbidden.
Right. So apparently, even according to the Shulchan Aruch, a Kohen can wash his hands up to the wrist, but the question is maybe there are some opinions that say it should only be done up to the knuckles, and how it actually is now being decided it's not so clear to me. But the Shartzion says that even if you would go up to the wrist, there's no issur in it because you're not doing it for the sake of pleasure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because as I recall, when I had it done on Yom Kippur, at least back in the States, they only did the knuckle, up to the knuckles.
Right.
The Levim, when we did that.
Okay, we can try and check that out. See, look that up. Very good. Okay, so I guess that's about our time for today.
Wow, this is interesting, especially for a Kohen. Okay, very good.
We'll continue tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem. And we have a few days before Yom Kippur comes upon us. And we'll continue to see how much we can learn about it, what we need to do.
Okay, very good. Yeshkayach.
Very good. Have a good day. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Okay, have a good day, Rabbi. Have a good day, Lou. Well, I'll probably see you later anyway.
Have a good day, Mayor.
We'll see you at Rabbi Levy.
Amen.
Very good.